name is Ebony Hill, and I'm going to be the therapist today, and this will be my client's first session. I'm doing motivational interviewing, so we're going to get started. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm Ebony. I'll be your therapist today. Okay. What's your name? All right. Well, you can have a seat here, and we will discuss that.
I'm sorry, I'm a little shy today.
Okay. Well, before we get started, I want to know your name so we can be successful today.
Beth.
Okay, Beth. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me what brings you in today.
I've been arguing a lot with my sister. It's kind of constant.
Okay, so do you want to explore this situation a little further? Do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, I guess that's why I'm here.
Okay. So, can you tell me more about the arguments you've been having with your sister?
Well, my sister thinks that she is better than everyone else, and when she talks, she makes other people feel like they're dumb and acts like they don't know anything, and like she's a know-it-all.
Okay.
She knows everything.
Okay. I understand how that must be a little frustrating for you. So tell me how you interact with her, since you feel that she has these thoughts that she thinks she's better than you, and yeah.
Well, I feel defensive when she is around because she is always trying to tell people what to do and how to live their lives, and because she thinks she is so much better than everyone else. So she critiques me a lot, tries to give me a lot of advice when I don't ask for it. So when we talk, it normally turns into like a big argument because I come prepared to defend myself.
So you feel on the edge when you talk to your sister and on eggshells a little bit?
Yes. But it's only because she thinks she is better and a lot smarter than everyone else. But I'm older.
Okay. So on one hand, you feel that she cannot be smarter than you because you're the older sister. And on the other hand, you feel that she thinks that she's better than everyone else.
Well, yes. But I never really thought about it that way. But I guess so.
Okay. So when you say that you have an argument, what does a typical conversation look like with her? Just role play the conversation with you and her a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, there was this time about our niece. She was holding our niece and asked, why does she have this sweater on? And my response was to that because it was chilly outside, and I feel like she needed to have the sweater on. And I pretty much told her, there's nothing wrong with the sweater. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's how I feel about it. And she replies, her normal tone of voice, that she was just asking because it is spring and it's kind of warm outside, and that she didn't think anything was wrong with the sweater. I then said, she needs a sweater on. It's nippy outside. You don't know what you're talking about and stuff. I was upset. So, and then again, she just kind of, asked me why was I yelling at her, trying to start an argument. And I yelled at her, and I was telling her I didn't start the argument. You started the argument by, asking me about the sweater. So that's kind of where we went from there. And then she was like, well, so, since she didn't agree, about the sweater or anything, that she felt like it made me upset, which it did make me upset. And then she didn't feel like arguing about the sweater or anything like that. So with me being upset, I continued to interrupt her every time she was saying something. Because I really didn't care what she had to talk about, because it wasn't important. It was really insignificant to me. So my sister didn't interrupt me, saying she doesn't want to argue anymore, and she's kind of done with it. And I just keep on talking, and I'm talking, and then she's not responding. She just says that she's going to go talk. She just talks to the baby and plays with the baby, and that was really much kind of the end of it. I mean, my mom came down trying to figure out what was going on, and while I saw the yelling, and we kind of went into different directions then.
Okay. So it seems like your sister doesn't like to argue with you either. And it seems like that you began yelling and over-talking your sister during the conversation that you all were having. Do you realize when you're yelling or beginning to get upset in an argument?
No, but I only yell when she yells. So, and she's the one that's pretty much always starting an argument, so no.
Okay. So I noticed that you're being a little reluctant to take some responsibility in the conversations that you're having with your sister. So how would you like for things to be different in conversations with her?
Well, for one, I would like for her to stop critiquing me and criticizing me all the time, and for her to stop thinking that she's better than everyone.
Okay. So I hear that something that you want your sister to stop doing, but what's something that you would like to work on personally?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I need to work on anything. I'm fine. It's her.
Okay. So on a scale 0 to 10, 0 being not very likely and 10 being very likely, how would you rate this as being a typical conversation that you have with your sister, the way that it went? Is that pretty normal?
It's really normal. I would say about an 8.
Okay, so let me see if I can summarize what you said so far. You and your sister argue because you feel that she thinks she's better than everyone else and she thinks she's smarter than you, and she's always critiquing you. And you feel that she can't be more intelligent than you since she's the younger sister and you're the older sister. So when you interact with your sister, you build a wall up and you're defensive because you're prepared for what she's about to say, because you feel that she's gonna critique you. So in the typical conversation, you described that her tone was being more calm and that yours was sometimes you would yell and you would overtalk your sister. Is this pretty correct?
I guess so.
Okay. So what do you think conversations would look like if you did not yell or overtalk your sister when you all have a conversation?
Maybe the argument wouldn't have so much anger in it or frustration.
Okay. So would you like to set a goal to just recognize when you're about to yell in a conversation with her? Just so you'll personally feel when you're about to yell.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Okay. And would you like to set a goal to try to stop yelling in conversations with her?
Yeah, I can make that go happen. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So on the same scale, the 0 to 10, how confident are you that you'll be able to work on these goals and achieve them?
Well,
So I know, I see that it's not a 0. So that tells me that you're willing to work towards this. And I see it's not a 10 either. So can you tell me why it's not a 0 or a 10?
Well, I figured that it could be a way for us to have better communication. Yeah.
Okay.
So overall, better communication between the two of us.
Okay. And you don't think it's a 10 yet? Because why?
Because I need more.
Okay.
I need to figure out ways to manage me being so defensive.
Okay.
So I haven't quite got there yet, and I need to work on my yelling during conversations.
Okay. Well, this is excellent. You're off to a great start. Coming to therapy, that's a big step to take. So that shows that you're willing to have a better relationship with your sister and to manage your anger or whatever it is that your defensiveness when you talk with her. So, okay. Well, I will see you in 2 weeks, and I'm anxious to hear about your progress.
Okay, thank you. Maybe next time I won't be so shy.
Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, Beth, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.